Welcome back to the Alpha Sapphire Challenge Run. Last time, we fought Team Aqua's admin Shelly over at Meteor Falls with May. And I made a pretty big mistake. You see, I was banking on May healing me after that fight. She didn't. Yeah, things just got a whole lot more problematic. I'm gonna switch air horn up to the front here, but yeah, this is worrying, and that's kind of an understatement. So yeah, now we have to go up to Mount Chimney and take on the villainous teams. Now, I'm really annoyed at this. There were some aqua grunts blocking this place before, and I'm really annoyed, but I actually forgot to show off their dialogues. I actually talked to them off camera, and they had some really hilarious lines, so I'm really annoyed that I didn't actually get a chance to show those on camera. But anyway, into the cable car place. Oh, wow. Well, this is certainly new. Hey, they sell all 3 drinks now, and we're not allowed any of them. So that's the exit. So hey, this actually looks like a proper cable car place now. This actually brings back memories of me going to my local zoo, which had a cable car. Getting in line for the cable car, riding it, was always pretty awesome. Just, I don't know, I mean, cable cars have always been pretty cool to me. So, let's get on the cable car. I remember the song that played when you were actually riding. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty far up. And we get off and we hear this music again. I always remembered this sequence. Yeah, I think I actually heard about this guy before, but yeah, he's referencing the fact that they're reusing NPC models here. But I believe this is the top of Mount Chimney. That's interesting music, okay, although in my opinion the best part of the song hasn't actually come yet. Drench them? But it's a Poochyena! What are you gonna drench them with? On second thoughts, I don't want to know. Yeah, exactly. They're not realizing that expanding the sea is bad for all Pokemon that aren't water type. But the Poochyena are blocking us from going any further. I think the awesome bit of the song is going to start quite soon. Yeah, that bit. Yeah, this looks very, very cool. I really like this. Yeah, well, you want to expand the land. How's that for also insane? And we can't go this way either. So they're really funneling us in one direction here. Triple grunts versus Maxi. Why does Maxi have just a Poochyena? That's weird. Shouldn't he have at least a Mightyena at this point? Sup, Maxi? How you going? I can just picture this line. Impertinent little imbeciles. Whoop. Yeah, that's a weird Poochyena sound. Yeah, 3-on-1. Yeah, enlarge the sea for the good of Pokemon. But, again, land-dwelling Pokemon aren't exactly going to like that. Alright, there's one Aqua Grunt here. I'm wondering when the Team Aqua and Magma Horde battles happen. I was partly expecting one to happen here. Well, yeah, but what about the Pokemon and people who can't swim? You know, what about them? And, of course, Puchiena. Okay, yeah, that background is amazing, though. Yeah, that is insanely cool. Oh, yeah, that looks really awesome. Yeah, the battle backgrounds are just fantastic in this game. So much better than X and Y's. Let's see if I can go with the whole metronome plus echoed voice combo. It's often hard to tell whether you're talking about metronome the move or metronome the item, but in this case, it is metronome the item. And note this little bit of the Team Magma and Aqua battle theme. This is actually kind of bits of the leader's battle theme, which is actually really cool. I like that. It's sort of... yeah, it gives a sort of a recurring riff to both themes, which kind of ties them in. Previously, the Magma and Aqua leader theme, it just sort of felt a bit too different from the regular, oh, that's actually bad. Oh, wait, no, that's special this generation. And of course I get poisoned. Yeah, you can't poison a poison type. Synchronize is actually kind of a bit not as good this generation as it used to be, because more types seem to be immune to stuff. Electric types can't be paralyzed. Poison types always couldn't be poisoned, but, well, you did lose both your Pokemon there. Of course you lost. No, it won't make everyone happy. Because there are people who won't be made happy. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Shelly's there. Interesting. We're gonna have to fight Shelly again? I was half expecting to have to fight Matt at some point. Right then. I think we need a little bit of healing. Please tell me I have. Thank you, Pecha Berries. Good. Pecha Berry. Let's see. We've got a lot of berries here. Oh, Energy Powder does heal 50 HP, okay, but it is bitter, and that means the Pokemon isn't going to like it. Where'd I get the Hyper Potion from? Was it from breaking a rock? Definitely saving that one. Complete waste to use a 200 HP healing item at this point in the game. Rare Candy. Nah, gonna save that. Paralyze Heals, Super Potion. It's just that I don't want my team to suddenly get healed just before fighting Archie or something. I am gonna see if I can just gonna see what happens. I've come to put a stop to your plans. That's what I'm doing here. Yes, we did. You know, those swimming goggles she's wearing are kind of reminding me of the whole swimming goggles rumor that from I believe it was Pokemon Black and White. I think there was a rumor that there was. Yeah. Just in a minute. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be a Utopia for any land-dwelling Pokemon. Okay. Wow. Okay, looks like Shelly's gonna fight us solo this time. We fight her twice in a pretty short span of time. That's interesting. It's not quite as ridiculous as Zinzolan from, oh, another Grimer. Should have led with Eagle. Again, not quite as ridiculous as Zinzolan, who you fight, like, what, 5 times in, like, the space of 2 badges? It just... Zinzolan was kind of weird. You fought him more times than you fight most admins in any game. And yet it was all over such a short span of time. I wish they at least spaced out the Zinzolan fights in Black and White 2. That's just one criticism I had, but the plot don't... No! Ah! The sad thing is I actually had that happen in a Nuzlocke once. The times when you get down to 1 HP and you would have survived if it weren't for the poison. Oh, that is very irritating. I hate it when that happens. Twice in a row, too! Wow, I didn't know that, Secret Power... Oh, Secret Power could burn in a volcano? I didn't actually know that, considering that I don't think there were any really volcanic terrain in, X and Y to try out Secret Power in, but... Yeah, didn't know that Secret Power could burn in a volcano. That's actually pretty cool. Not entirely sure what the animation was there. Was it Flame Burst? Might have been Flame Burst. So, Air Horn is already equal to Archie's highest level, which I have looked up in advance. Yes! Uproar! Uproar is so much better than it used to be. 90 power. 90 power. That is as strong as, like, Flamethrower and stuff. Seriously, this is an amazing move now. Does kind of lock you into it, but it's still much stronger than Echoed Voice. So yeah, definitely going to go ahead and forget that. Yeah, and of course, you've still got your Kavana. You haven't upgraded to Sharpedo yet. Let's go ahead and try out Uproar now, and you go using your Shrooms. It's a lot better if you were slower than me, and that still hit very hard, though. Yeah, Kavana goes in one shot, and on the plus side, because that wasn't a contact move, I don't take rough skin damage. That was me destroying you. Again, yeah, those swimming goggles. There was a rumor in 5th gen that there was a swimming goggles item, and that it would increase the accuracy and special attack of water types and put non-water types to sleep. It seems like some rabid Starmie fan just came up with that and was like, oh yeah, this will make Starmie really overpowered, but they didn't exist. Last time was actually pretty short, ago. Go on and be destroyed by Archie. Yeah, I thought she was being nice, but nope. Huh, what's that? Oh, hey, we can actually go down here. That's interesting. Yes, go down right near the lava. This totally isn't gonna... Oh, TM Incinerate. Incinerate has got a buff this generation, but it's still not that great of a move. It destroys the target's berries, and it destroys gems now too. The problem is gems have not only been nerfed, they're much harder to find as well. Only the normal gem, I think, has been found so far. But we're not being healed going into Archie. And I still think this is actually so much more epic than it was in the original games. Like, before it was just a machine standing on the edge of the volcano. Now we're actually fighting above the lava flow. Not exactly that fitting for a pirate, though, but yeah. Anyway, my team definitely needs patching up before the fight with Archie. Let's see if... How many revives do I have? 2. And I guess Eagle's gonna be good against the Golbat. What the... Although Jammer... Nah, it's a Sharpedo. Sharpedo is pretty fast, and I doubt Jammer could one-shot that thing. I'm gonna give the revive to Eagle here, but I am gonna let Clarinet and Trumpeter handle this fight. Hopefully they'll do well. And while I'm at it, I'll just go ahead and give this protein to Clarinet. Carbos for speed to Trumpeter. HP up to Airhorn. And that looks like everything. Okay then. It's pirate time. Switching Clarinet into the front of the party. Oh right, Trumpeter does need some healing. I only have 2 super potions left, and I might need some going into Flannery. Because I'm almost definitely going to have to use the Lava Ridge Town Pokemon Center after this, and then... Always got to plan ahead in this challenge. But I'm going to go ahead and use 1-on-1 on Trumpeter just to get him a little bit healed up. Okay, it's time to fight the King of the Pirates. And we get the amazing music again. The great swell of power that sleeps deep in the magma. I hate it so much. And it's the key to controlling the super ancient Pokemon's power. Ah, you, no. Oh,
Now I know how I know you! You're the little scamp that got in our way in Slateport's museum! If you made it here to me, you must have swept right past Shelly, huh? I figured you were a big deal the first time I laid eyes on ya, but whoa! That's a weird line. Well, since you are the real deal, I suppose I could let you in on just what's going on.
Now, I hope Archie's plan is marginally less pathetic than it was in the original Sapphire version.
See, this meteorite that I just got from good old Professor High and Mighty back there. With the right bit of work, it seems we could turn it into a real nice valuable bit. Like maybe a megastone, or maybe even a keystone. As long as we're here at Mount Chimney. Yep. Bwahaha! Look what I nearly went and did. If I give away all me secrets, all the thrill'll be gone from our what? I think I'll just leave you hanging there. Well, it's not the details that matter any old how. We've got a thing to do, you see? From our point of view, scamp, you're a dirty villain who's gotten in our way one time too many. I'm still leader of Team Aqua, so I'm afraid it's the rope's end for you and your Pokemon. Now come!
Here we go. Yeah, his animation is pretty awesome. Oh, I love how the music just transitions into the really epic part when he sends out the Pokemon. It's just so perfectly timed. Oh, his doesn't have Intimidate, okay. Yeah, in the original games, this was the first time I had... So yeah, funny story, okay. So when I first played Ruby, okay, Maxie's Mightyena was the first time I had ever seen a Mightyena in my life, basically. And this thing comes in looking like this big, huge wolf thing, and then it activates an ability called Intimidate, lowering my attack right off the bat. That actually really just... I was just like, whoa, holy crap, that's insane. That just... I don't know, it actually literally intimidated me. It was a pretty cool experience, I will admit, seeing that Intimidate ability go off for the first time against the game's main villain. Anyway, this is pretty good music, but anyway. I've been equipped to deal with other Mightyenas. Let's Rock Smash this thing. Yeah, Rock Smash won't be too powerful now, but your defense has been lowered. Oh, swagger. Yeah, I kind of want to let this theme keep playing, but sort of have to keep talking during this battle, don't I? Oh, Swagger Assurance is actually a pretty nice combo. It's like, if you hit yourself in confusion, then Swagger's going to be at double power because you took damage that turn. Okay, that part of the song is amazing. Oh, yeah, this music is really good. The annoying thing is, I'm playing on headphones that are kind of broken. I actually can't fully hear the audio in this game, so I actually often have to look up the songs later to really hear them. Yeah, he's going for the Sharpedo right away. Level 27. Yep, it's a shark in a volcano for some reason. And let's go with Grass Player J. I'm faster than it. And this might actually one-shot it, considering, yeah, Sharpedo has really paper-thin defenses. Camerupt, on the other hand, is pretty bulky but very, very slow, and goes down very easily to water moves. So both Maxie and Archie's signature Pokemon tend to have a lot of weaknesses that you can exploit. Golbat, definitely getting Grovyle out of this one. But that Swagger Assurance combo was actually pretty cool. Anyway, Golbat. Let's just bite this thing. You like using a lot of confusion, don't you? I don't exactly want to switch here, though. I've got full HP, I may as well risk it. Come on, Clarinet, you can do it! You can do it! Now, that looks a little above half health. And, yep, did full there. Now, I actually haven't seen Archie's defeat animation yet, so yeah. Okay, it's not as hilarious as Maxie's. Yes, I have seen Maxie's.
Oh, you went and did it, didn't you?
Okay. It's not quite as hilarious as Maxie's, I will admit. Seriously, anyone who hasn't seen Maxie's defeat animation, look it up, because it's really hilarious.
Ha 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 ha! You little scamp, I knew you were the real deal. Brilliant! Then my team won't hold back this time. Mega Evolution, how I've missed you. Since X and Y competitive multiplayer. It's been ages since we got to let loose. Scamp, I'm gonna have to ask you to hold that thought. I gotta use me timeout. I got an emergency pirate call incoming. Huh, that you, Matt. You have the worst timing. What? Oh, so Mount Pyre's the real... Got it. Guess that orb's not just some fairy tale after all. Alright, I'm on me way. Sorry, Scamp. When you're a grown-up, you see, sometimes things crop up. Gotta put our battle on hold till next time. Take this. Should help keep you busy till we settle the score. Have fun with it, hey?
Oh, meteorite, okay. Guess he doesn't need that anymore. He's abandoning his plan surprisingly quickly.
Let's meet again somewhere. I'll be sure to remember that face. I'm off to find some precious booty in Mount Pyre.
And of course, the theme doesn't actually go away because Maxie's here. Yeah, about that. You know what would be... Okay, this would be kind of sadistic, but, I still wish if this was like an Emerald, if this game worked like Emerald and you actually battled Maxie immediately afterwards, that would be amazing. But kind of sadistic again. Yes, why would he do that? Well, looks like you already have. Wow, those eyes are freaky. Well, I guess he's going to have to go off to Mount Pyre too. And here we go, the mysterious machine. It gives off no response whatsoever. Same line as in the original, but... Yeah, I like that. I really like what this game is doing with the plot. It's making the Team Aqua and Magma plots make a lot more sense than they did in the original games. Like, it explains their motives much better. It explains why they go to Mount Pyre now. Everything leads into each other a whole lot better than it did in the originals when... I mean, not only were their plots fairly stupid. So, anyway, again, I'm quite glad they also changed Archie's motivations here, because the Sapphire version of this battle with Archie, now, when you're stopping Team Magma on the Volcano, you're stopping them from making it erupt, which would potentially kill hundreds of people in the vicinity. That's definitely some kind of crazy plan that you want to stop at all costs, right? But what does Team Aqua want to do with the volcano? Well, in the original Sapphire version, here's what Archie's plan was. His plan was to make the volcano's activity stop. Then, the crater would slowly fill with rainwater and become a habitat for water Pokemon. That is like the most unevil plan I have ever heard of. And my reaction to that is, why is stopping him such a big deal? Like, again, I mean, admittedly, it is messing with the ecosystem. There is one whole town that relies on the volcano for their tourism industry and, like, basically their livelihoods. But seriously, compared to Team Magma's plan that would presumably kill hundreds, it just feels really kind of, just completely hilariously non-threatening. So, I am very glad they changed that. Very, very glad. So now it seems like their plan was something to do with making Megastones and stuff. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, yeah. So, gives Team Aqua something to want with the volcano. I still thought that in the original Sapphire, it never made sense for Team Aqua to be anywhere near involved with the volcano. But anyway, so, that was a pretty decent battle overall. Yeah, Sharpedo went down very easily, but then again, Sharpedo always does. Perhaps in the next time we fight, it won't be so easy. But anyway, looks like the crisis on the volcano has been averted, so I'll see you next time when we head down the fiery path on our way to Lava Ridge Town. Actually, let me check something. no, our Pokemon weren't healed afterwards. Sometimes you get silent healing after major boss fights, but in that case we didn't. Okay, see you next time.